Hello everyone, and welcome back to the 100% Challenge, the live stream series where we're trying to beat Trails of Cold Steel 1's Nightmare Mode without ever changing our starting gear. And if you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Move that bell button to stay notified. When we last left off, we managed to go through what was probably the easiest section of the old schoolhouse, if I'm being honest, so far. Like, that boss really was not that bad, especially compared to the Chapter 5 boss. And we also had a lot of really fun character interactions during some free time events. And of course, definitely one of my favorite scenes with Toa so far in this game. But now we must prepare for Sara's revenge because, my goodness, Instructor Sara is finally battling us in a practical exam in a semi-fair way. And oh boy, I know she can do a whole lot of damage based off what I saw before, so we'll see how we fare. I'm going to have to adjust our ordnance, probably just a smidge to adjust for this battle section here, since we only got two choices here, so I decided to go with Milliam and Elliot. Hey, Copper Nicholson, and hey, Luigi Jr. Thank you both so much for dropping by. How's it going, you two? Welcome, welcome. Right now, we're preparing to battle Instructor Sara. I mean, I feel like it would come to this eventually. Yeah, probably. But now that we're here, it's time. We need to show Sara that we finally surpassed her. Alright, so Milliam, this will be pretty good. My thought is keeping the Angel Master Quartz on her, so if we really need a fallback option, we just take advantage of the extremely overpowered, basically two one-ups, so to speak, that this Master Quartz gives us to just spam S-crafts. If it does come to that, we'll keep Cannon on Elliot. As for Reen, I don't really foresee Reen being much of a damage dealer here. It couldn't hurt, though. Actually, wait a minute. Why does Reen have so much? Let's see one of these days. Oh, we have Invader Rate. Never mind. I feel like there's more we could do here. He has a Broom Butterfly, at least, so that's nice. The Flood gives him gives him Crystal Flood, which is also very good. Alright. Fair enough, Copper Nicholson. Fair enough. It's alright to ask. How's the job search going, by the way? As for this, I know we don't really get at speed for... Oh, actually, no, this actually could help a lot, because we do get some healing spells just by default, so that could be just to hold on to it. Though, if we end up struggling a bit, I might give Reen something else, like maybe... Not Mirage, more like... Maybe give him Ares again, so he can use Maelstrom. And actually, in this kind of a battle, Ares might be a good thing to have just in general. Yeah. Alright, Ares it is. Replace Flood with something else. Thinking... Copper Nicholson, it depends on the situation, I'd say. For the stories of Ruby. Oh, cool, Copper Nicholson. Glad to hear that your job search is going well. I urge you to keep at it. Now, where were we? We need to replace Flood with something else. Just anything else that could be more useful in this situation. Special Vault would actually be pretty good, because it has that high seal amount. Vault Plus. Oh, actually, that could be good, just because it would give us a bunch of different spells, so... Yeah. We'll lose 800 health, but I think it's worth it in this case. Alright. I think we'll be okay, I hope. Let's also make sure our tactics... No. Make sure our tactics are all set up as well. So, in this kind of a formation, I think we should go with something like this. So Elliot kind of in the middle, and Green and Milliam on either side. We shall link you with, I think it'll be better to link with Elliot, because he has arc support. So he might be able to increase our damage output. Sorry, Milliam. Hey! I think Copper Nicholson, there are some decent story bits in Ruby. And there's also... Oh, I also like some of the character moments that occur in some of the later seasons. But yeah, I can agree that in general, it definitely is a series that has its ups and downs. Oh, fair enough, Luigi Jr. Well, glad to have you here. It's alright to ask, what have you been up to in the past couple of months? I think it's been a while. Oh, also, here we are, chat. It is time to face Sara. Alright, Reed! I've been waiting for this moment for so long. Sure, it was fun to completely destroy you during that mentor sequence, but now you can actually, if there's even a slight chance you can win, I can't wait to rip that from your grasp. Jeez, got that dangerous gleam in her eyes. I've always wanted a chance to fight the famous purple lightning. I'm gonna smash you with my hammer, Sara, and you're not going to survive. Well, if you're ever holding anything back before, now's the time to pour it all out. And Reed, no, don't say that. Here we go, chat. The music's going again.
You're all ready?
No, we are not, but we're going to try.
You've been training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it.
I'm just messing with you. You totally can't do it. I'm going to destroy
you. Show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors.
Right.
Here we go.
Come at me with everything you've got.
No one reaches low HP during the battle. Within less than 40 turns. What? How long of a battle is this? Excuse me? Oh, I'm also noticing something. Milliam is not charged up. Mistakes have been made, chat. Mistakes have been made.
My turn.
How much HP do you have, Sara? Well, this would be a disaster. Now I'm noticing that Milliam is not, does not have Matt's CP. Harvey almost wants to go back, but we've already started this train, so we have to at least give it hit our best shot. I think what we do is we... Oh, actually, now I'm thinking about it. What we could do is we could have Reen just be like our ultimate delay man. So... I think, yeah, Arc Slash is the one that gives us a huge amount of delay, whereas this is more of a status effect thing. Well, actually, if we make Sara faint, she can't really do anything. That's only if. So... I think what we do is we delay and we just charge up Milliam. So... This'll... Well... Will that be enough is the real question. Or we just go for an attack right off the bat, so something really, really strong. Go for Maelstrom or Crystal Flood's always a fun one. Some chance of Nightmare. Not very high. How about Freeze? Freeze also not very high. Alright. In that case, Reen just here with the Maelstrom. Well, actually, no, we should buff Milliam, so boop.
My turn!
Milliam, just, Crescent Mirror us.
Right!
And as for you, Elliot, I think just a quick resounding beat would be good. Flash.
Didn't see that coming!
Go!
Well, she missed two of us. Apparently, and that was a very strong attack. Milliam looks super hurt. Alright. Well, now that we got some time to think. We definitely need to get Milliam charged up, so which thing heals the most CP? That does.
Delicious!
Okay, as for you... If we had Anti Shield, we're just delaying the inevitable, I think. So... Let's just go for a Antiphobia. Come on, Elliot.
Didn't see that coming.
Okay, so that's probably a physical attack then. Oh dear.
Here I go.
Well, we're not meeting that first condition, but at least Million is all charged up now. Mirror still active? Did Million ever catch Crescent Mirror? Or was it just useless? I think you never passed it, honestly.
Go!
Can't use graphs now, darn it! Oh well. You know what? At this point, it's just Gelato Million, and we'll have her go for it. Oh dear.
Go!
Oh, okay. That's how much health she has? Well then, I think a Guardian Breaker will easily take care of that. So, in your case, just go for Maelstrom Rain.
Arcus, activate.
Come on, Lemmy.
There we go, that's what I like to see.
Time for the kid gloves to come off.
Uh-oh.
I'm bringing the thunder now. Ah!
Oh dear. Elliot, we need to finish this, and we need to finish it now.
Arcus, activate. Ha!
Reed, it's all to you, Reed.
Ha!
Finish this, Reed. Will this be enough to stop Sara? Not quite. If she uses her S-Craft.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, she's not using an S-Craft, so... Million, Ultimate Disrespect. Or not.
Here we go.
Well, that probably might have... I might have just thrown it.
Arcus, activate.
She doesn't have much health left. Ow. Come on, guys, we just need one hit. It doesn't need to be super fancy.
Arcus,
Here I go.
Elliot, do you do anything? Riot Beam.
Blow 'em away.
There we go.
You've come a long way. Don't mess with us.
Oh, condition met, apparently. I mean, I guess since... That Tefari's members have been strengthened. Okay, so... We met a condition. Did we meet both conditions, though, is my question, chat, because... I mean, we didn't, Milliam definitely had low HP in the fact that she was knocked out, but I'm guessing, maybe it was more so the 40 turn thing. Whatever. You're saying even after all those blunders, I still wasn't enough to defeat Reed? Gosh darn you, Reed. Did we actually do it? Wowzer, she really is just as strong as people say she is. Nicely done! I can't believe how far you've come in just 6 months! I feel there should be a custom meme reward, and it'll be a meme challenge as long as it's not a custom meme reward. I don't know, Luigi. It sounds like an interesting idea. I just feel like I feel like it could easily be abused, is my thought. That's an interesting idea for sure. Is there room for improvement? Sure, but I want you all to realize how much you've grown. It's almost like you've been listening to my lectures all along. Everyone's like, what lectures? Okay, that's one group down. 3 more down. I'm calling you in groups of 3, so be ready to jump in when I call your name. And that was the day that Sara died. The end. She isn't even human. Also operates with multiple opponents in every group, and she was still able to put up a fight against all of us. She's on a completely different level. We'll need to redouble our efforts and training if we ever hope to match her. You didn't say that, done. Phew! I'm spent! Mind if I use you as a pillow? Wait! What? No! 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 So, why? Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is your daily reminder that this is an anime game. What? Here? Have you no shame? Looks like there's still some life in her, yes. She's the only person I know who can fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wisecracks. Don't get me wrong, I'm genuinely impressed with how far you've come. Now I can tell you where you're headed for your field stay without any worries. Oh, I get it. Up we go! And Sara's like, time for round 2, and everyone's like, no! Alright, get them while they're hot! Alright, where are we going this time, chat? Let's find out. Alright, so I'm Reen, Alyssa, Fee, Matthias, Elliot, and Crow. Okay, we're going to... Ooh, Roer, the Industrial Metropolis. Wait a minute! That is the... If I am remembering correctly, Roer is the city that Alyssa's mother's company is in. Which has all, like, the advanced technology. Oh, no. Something's going to happen at that military industrial complex, isn't there, chat? Or an artist. Those are 2 of Empire's largest cities, right? Well, technically they are. Roer is far from small, but Ours is kind of on another level. It's the 2nd largest city in the Empire, with over 400,000 people. It also happens to be the stronghold of Duke Cayenne, the noble faction's de facto leader. Ooh. Okay. So the other group's going to see Lord Cayenne, potentially. Are you out of your mind? I'm on the same group as Milliam again? What is this? You want us to drive this hyperactive chatterbot straight into the noble faction's largest stronghold? Hello, Kowalski! Thank you so much for coming by. How's it going? Welcome. He does make a good point. Where's this hostile territory for? Nope, 2 ways about it. If they find you poking around, they'll burn you at the stake. Oh, well, in that case, if they're not burning me at the stake, I might as well, I'll just pretend to be a witch. And Thief's like, that's not helping your case. Hey, Smellium. Yeah, that's true, Twelve. I'm not that worried. I'll just have Lammy smash everything that gets in my way. I've talked to orders plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. This is no laughing matter. I'm a bit concerned too. Even Reed's concerned. As am I. Ordis is quite far from here. If something were to happen. Not to worry. We're thinking about what to do about that. Still, you're not in for a laid-back vacation. That much I can say for certain. And those are the prepared to Roer too. Alyssa's like, Sara, you know my mom works there, don't you? Uh-huh. And you know we don't have the best terms. Uh-huh. And you know that last month, the cannon that she ordered, the cannon super weapon she ordered was almost fired and nearly destroyed an entire city, including Reen's potential girlfriend, right? Uh-huh. And you're okay with this? Yes. Reinford group is in Roer, isn't it? Though Roer is also part of the Marquis' main domain, and he used to have the 4 great houses. With this stubborn old man, eh? He's supposed to be a real hardliner, even among the big shots in the Earth. That's true, but the Imperial Army also runs a military factory in the vicinity. The Frankfurt group isn't aligned with either faction, but I can imagine and there are more than a few ongoing complications. And my guess, chat, is this chapter is just going to be all about, like, some kind of robot uprising thing or something like that. Just heavy mechanized warfare, because, let's face it, we're going to an industrial city, and this chapter's called Progressive Chaos. What else would happen? Oh, really? Top Rentals, what I'd say is RWBY is a show that has a lot of ups and downs. I find its world interesting, and I enjoy some parts of it, but it's definitely, like, there's definitely better shows out there overall in terms of quality, storytelling, things like that, but I still find RWBY's world fascinating. Sounds like trouble if you ask me. Why would my father and the other members of the board choose destinations like those in dangerous times like this? Uh-oh. Sara? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're thinking those issues over. With the Academy's annual festival coming up next month, there's no field study being planned. So this is your chance to show off all the know-how you've gained for your previous field studies, because let's face it, after the festival, my guess is we're going into the end game of this game. Unless there's like 10 more chapters or something. Amelia still looks excited. I'm in danger. Eustace says, you shouldn't be happy about that. And Ellie's like, but it's gonna be so much fun. And Eustace like, Class 7 has done a darn good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. Thank you, instructor. Thank you, instructor. Thank you, instructor. I like how Class 7's almost perfectly in sync at this point. Alright.
Well done.
Yay! Next up. Anyway. Yeah, next day.
It's 8:20, so we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
Huh, I'm surprised they're taking a while.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
Oh, that's right. They do need to prepare for that.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes, but they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
Oh no!
I can only shudder to guess.
What did Sara say? Previous day at dinner time. Oh no. One day earlier.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups. Meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
What did she do?
Well, Sara randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
But why delay our departure?
I did not know that, Copper Nicholson.
It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Roer is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something.
Oh no! Has she just been standing there this entire time while while we were talking? Oh yes, I was just recording it all on my wiretapping device. Now, I do know everything, Alyssa, but since you asked nicely, I'll tell you a little snippet.
I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Roer to see you already there.
Yeah. Sharon to see what?
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
That's because this time I'll actually be using stealth camouflage to watch you from a distance.
He's totally going to be there ahead of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, B. Sharon and Snake start with the same letter. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Well, he's probably right. By the time we get there, she's just going to show up and she'll be like, oh, what a coincidence. I didn't know we're going to be here. And Ellis like, yeah, you did know. You literally saw us off this morning, Sharon.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too.
Oh, wait a minute, chat. If we're going to Roer, I wonder, if the theory I've had since early in this game holds true, is Sharon going to, like, fight us this chapter or something like that? Ooh, that would be interesting.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
I'm surprised Milliam isn't suspicious of Sharon. Like, I would think of all people, the intelligence operative would be a little suspicious of the sus maid, but whatever.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Oh, is there going to be like a battle? But I'm guessing like the conflicts among the classmates for this one will be between Elliot and Crow over the performance. That'd be my guess.
Looks like we have everyone now.
It could be like a situation where Crow's like trying to not take things too seriously, but Elliot, who to him performing music is very important to him. It might be like, no, this is my chance to finally prove my worth as a musician ever since I went to this military academy. Be something like that.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry, we've still got some time left.
I swear, if we go to the field and Sarah's just like, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce you to Ferris, and everyone's like, ah.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
And I'm sure some of us want to go see a certain Madam President. You don't have to rub it in, Laura. I know.
True.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
Hello, Anton! Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Thank you so much for the bits, man. I really appreciate it. It's doing well. Currently enjoying Trails of Cold Steel, continuing the challenge run. We're about to go on our 6th field study. And, how about you, Anton? What have you been up to recently? All right, course. Okay, so now's a chance to equip things. This could take a while. Actually, oh, okay, so it's just Machias and Crow that don't really have things. Actually works out. So I think, well, chat. At least this time we have our two support characters with us, so that's a relief. And we also have one of my favorite characters in this entire game, Fee. So hopefully we get some more funny moments with her. As for what else could be happening. Okay, fair enough, Wonton. That's true. We also have Machias, as you can see. That's right. I finally returned. It's my time to shine. You know what, Machias? Stand there. And let's give you some wordments too, Machias. It's been a while. Am I finally getting noticed? Truly, this is a great day for Machias' kind. Give you. I think Earthbell Harvest would be good. We'd also want to give you probably Yggdrasil. Do we have Evade 3 yet? No, we do not. Okay. Evade's still useful, it's just, I think Machias is kind of more like a support/spellcaster type of character. I also want to change our master quartz just so we're leveling stuff up again. Now we could give Elliot Mobius. Or, actually no, let's give him Tatsu. He still has Raven, which is close to maxing out. Reen, let's give you what we were working on before, which was Wind. And Cypher is still good. Okay. Fair enough, Kowaltu. Anyway, Machias, we need to give you some more forces. This is not going to do. I think we should definitely give you Adamantine Shield and... if we have a Crescent Mirror. And we can get rid of Holy Breath in favor of something else, so... Actually, do we have Holy Breath by default? No, we do not. I get rid of Impede, honestly. In favor of... something else. Give him Dark Matter Plus. Or Cross Crusade. Honestly, Dark Matter Plus would probably be good. Alright, that should do for now. We'll consider giving Crow better stuff in time, I guess. Actually, what are Crow's stats now I'm thinking about it? So... Okay, Crow actually has some pretty high strength. Not as high as Feast, though. That's right, I'm going to have to carry everyone again. Oh well, I'm used to having to do that. Lady Sara's waiting your arrival on the Academy's field. I guess you fully prepare yourselves before heading over there. Please have a safe trip. Don't die this time, Class 7. Now I'm even more sure she knows exactly what's going on here. Yep. I agree, Alyssa. Please take care now. I wish you the best with this month's field study. Because after all, that's what matters the most to... But your mother, Alyssa, she just wants to test out the artist link. Alright. I guess we could say hi to... Well, you know, we gotta say hi to people before we go. See what Sarah's shenanigans are up about. First, where's, Oh, what are Emma and Laura doing, I wonder? Well, this month's field study will take us to Ortis, Duke Kyan's stronghold. It should come as little surprise that it's a hotspot for suspicious activity within the Empire. You saw what happened last month when he visited my father to try to persuade him to join the Noble Alliance. Yeah, be careful while you're out there. Baby Luigi Jr., I think I just see it. Fair enough, Wonton. We'll have Eustace with us, so his presence ought to help smooth things out for us to some extent. Possibly. Honestly, I'm not sure what to expect during our stay in Ortis. Regardless, carefully preparation would be our highest priority right now. What say you, Emma? I'm glad we managed to settle on an idea before we left for our field study. I doubt we'd be able to really focus on our tasks if we left it up in the air. Yeah, honestly, I feel relieved that we got that squared away. Doesn't change the fact that we barely got any time to prepare for it, though. Or Elliot and I are going to have to burn the candle at both ends figuring out a plan of action while we're out there. Yeah, probably. Well, I wish you all the best on your trip. And remember, we've got a festival coming up right after, so make sure y'all return safe and sound. We will. Thanks, Emma. Oh boy, that sounds very suspicious. Alright, now what's going on over here? I'm guessing Milliam and Eustace are having a fight again. So, I'm thinking of how close this month's field study was to being cancelled. It's even weirder how relieved I feel that it wasn't. I know what you mean. I know we struggle through every month, but I feel the same sense of relief. I guess that just goes to show how much part of our lives they've become. I don't have a field study lined up for next month because of the festival. I'm guessing that means this month's field study will be doubly challenging. Probably, guys, probably. Alright, what's going on over here? Aren't you glad we got to be in the same group again? Oh no! That's a loaded question, William, isn't it? Well, we are confidential, so I think if we talk to Eustace or Milliam, they'll say the same thing. Words should not begin to express the agony. Aw, don't be shy! Me and Lammy will keep you safe, so no need to worry. Please stop talking. So we're getting sent right into Duke Kyan's trip for our next field study? Oh, this will be the first time I get to go there without having to sneak in. This is gonna be fun! I think your mouth is Cerebonia's greatest threat to national security. Wow! Wow, that was a great insult by Rain. And I was like, say that again, Rain, I'll have Lammy smash ya. Good grief, it's like she's incapable of showing concern and attention. One would hardly think she's about to journey to Ortis. I know, Eustace, I know. Well, good luck, Eustace, please save me from this from William. Alright, what say you? Anything new? Important that I can see. Okay. Well, that means there's one more person we have to visit, chat. As you know.
I can do this.
Right. Leave it to me.
Hey, where's Reen? Hold on. Reen, get out here. It's tradition at this point. We have to get our last bit of fluff dialogue at Toa before we go on our field study. Morning, everyone. Good morning. Huh. Didn't expect to see all three of you together this early. What gives? Oh, we were just talking about all of you, actually. I'm just glad you managed to decide what to do for the festival before you got shipped off on your field study. Sounds like you didn't waste any time putting George to work either. Well, we did ask him for help with our orbal instruments, yeah. I'm hoping to have everything sorted out by the time you're back. Make sure you know who's going to be playing what by then, though. We haven't even decided our genre yet. Well, that's definitely something you'll have to take care of. I'm more interested in the outfits, though. I'm thinking sexy. Really sexy. Especially the girls. Angelica, no! You're worse than Pro! Oh, you and I are on the same page. No! He's like, stop encouraging him, Angelica. Don't even think about it. I'm not wearing one. It would be a bit distracting if they ended up being as revealing as President Herschel's was. Machias! Well, that was all Angie and Crow's fault. They wouldn't listen to any of my feedback. I hope you realize how much I'm counting on you to stop this, Reen. Reen's like, don't worry, I know. I'll see what I can do. On a less sexy topic, this month's field study sounds like a tough one. Roer is at the center of the Nortaria province. The provincial Aria's influence isn't quite as blatant as in Ordis, but they still hold significant sway there. And the relationship with the military RMP is especially bad, so make sure you've got that all wrapped up in that. Really? Tensions are rising both inside and outside the country as it is. Oh, Copper Nicholson, they're referring to the rock and roll outfits that Toa, Angelica, George, and Crow were wearing during their performance last year. Fair enough, Luigi Jr. Well, I thought there were 2 other emotes, but I think they're at higher tiers, Luigi Jr. Kinda worrisome. Well, at least your field site has been handed out to minimize the chances of you getting into any trouble. Wait, what? What do you mean by planned out? Oh, did Instructor Sara not tell you? Well, we can't swallow the surprise then, can we? I think Toa just gave us a big head. What are you? Curiosity Pete. I think Fee is me right now. Well, they did call you to the field, right? Why don't you go then? I'm sure it'll make all sense when you're there. Slow it down. How come you guys all get to know and I don't? Sorry, Crow. Ha! Well, that's what you get for taking the easy classes again this year. What she said. Still, you're technically a second year, so make sure you get back up to your new class. Oh, I see how it is. Get a few more creds than me, and you think you can get away with saying whatever you want. Well, sounds like we need to head over to the field then. Okay then. Toa, did you plan this out just for us? Did you? Tensions are high, both inside the Empire and out. I'd like to think that some of that should be alleviated after today, though. Good luck with the field study. Thanks, Toa. Alright. And with that, I think it is time, chat. The time is time to go over the field. What chaos is about to unfold? What horrors are we about to see? Only time will tell. Do I say we equip Machias for safekeeping?
I'll handle it.
We shall have Fee going first, because she is our strongest character. At the moment. Oh, you're all told to meet here at 9 AM. No idea what this is all about. It's probably a good place to... Alright. To the field, chat. Let's see what we're up against. Good, you're all here! Oh, instructor, I wasn't expecting you to meet. Oh no! No! Oh no! Sharon? Aren't you in the dormitory when we left? Indeed I was, but I was summoned here by Lady Sara, so after seeing you off, I came straight here. What? Jerry David! Wait, everybody's like, wait, but Sharon, we left way before you. How did you get here before us? Well, as you can see, Sharon gets out her map again. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. It looks like that joke got all during Chapter 3, Sharon. How did I dash you get here ahead of us? It's like this is just a running gag at this point. You know, at this point, I shouldn't really be surprised. Jeez, she ain't the rhyme first stop made for nothing. Personally, I would prefer not to ask her to come at all. Thank you, Sarah. But since she'll be acting as Group A's guide, I didn't have much of a choice. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, chat, things just got a whole lot worse. First of all, Sarah's face right now. Second of all, or Sarah's expression, I should say. Second of all, Sharon being our guide. This sounds like a recipe for disaster, chat. This sounds like a really, really bad idea. Why, thank you. Wait, why do we need a guide? This is our 6th chapter. We don't need a tutorial. Now you're telling me... Oh, it looks like everyone's here already. Agreed, Koal 2, agreed. Oh, Sharon's here too. Huh? What's she doing here? Cooking, cleaning, instantaneous travel. What isn't she doing? Wait, oh, you flatter me, Master Eustace. Eustace literally said instantaneous travel. Can she teleport? I swear. Well, we're both done. We got all of you here now. And look at that! 9 a.m. Right on time. Huh? What's that sound? It's like a rush of air. No, that's not quite. Are we gonna fly in an airship? Sounds to me like an airship. Are you kidding me? And Sharon's like, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you my airship? Look! What is? What the heck is that? Here they come! We're going in Sharon's airship, chat! Oh no! No! And need I remind you, chat, that in a previous chapter, Sharon literally, like, commandeered an airship just so she could use its kitchen. So this is why they're not going by train, because the airship travels much faster. Huh? What is this even doing here? Wow, it's so cool! Oh, it's an airship? What? Who does it belong to? An Imperial Army warship, maybe? Nah, not enough giant guns. It probably belongs to Dr. Robotnik. Oh wait, I don't see any robots running around, so probably not. Still, the shape looks familiar. It also reminds me of the egg carrier from Sonic Adventure. The egg what? Oh, nothing. Oh wow, I remember. It's like the White Wings of the Burl. You think so too, right? Oh, you mean like the Arcel? Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance. The Arcel, wasn't that a high-speed cruiser from the Kingdom of the Burl? Indeed. It was on that very airship that Prince Albert made his triumphant return to Heimdall. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting design for sure, Koal 2, though. It does remind me a bit of the egg carrier in terms of its shape if you play Sonic Adventure 1. No way. They're not seriously going to land here, right? Of course they are! It's 75R from bow to stern. This might be a bit of a snub fits, but they should be able to touch down. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Wait a minute, how do you know how large it is? Oh, haven't you figured it out yet? I'm probably a major or something. Or some kind of intelligence operative. Only time will tell, won't it? It's Lady Alyssa, won't it? That's a big ship. Zappy E102 has a member of Flash 7. Maybe in our head canon it is. No, better yet, E102 Gamma is just Lammy. Boom, lower extended. It all made sense, chat. This is the best. Well, it's actually very pretty up close. The more I look at it, the more it seems just like the Arcel, except red. It bears the crust of Arabonia, though. At the very least, it's an airship from the Empire.
Salutations, my beautiful friends! It's only been 10 days since last we met, but I couldn't keep myself away.
Oh no. I'm not sure Copper Nicholson, but Prince Oliver. Oh, this is gonna be his chapter, isn't it?
And Major Vander.
Glad to see you all again.
Your slack-jawed amazement says it all. It looks like this will be quite the crowd pleaser during its grand unveiling in Heimdall.
I swear if it turns out the Vander is C.
Wait, what grand unveiling?
Man, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
How do I? Yo, Tendar, thank you so much for dropping by, man. How's it going? How you been? Real stars of the show, the airship, and this fine gentleman we have aboard.
Who may you be referring to?
It's been quite some time. I see many familiar faces gathered here today.
Ah, fair enough,
And
Tendar.
several I've yet to have the pleasure of meeting.
Yo, you beat Sister Free? Congrats, man. That's a really hard fight, because it has 3 phases.
Is that?
Really well done fight, though. I'm guessing you're making some progress through Dark Souls 3, then, in that case,
I know
Tendar?
that voice.
Right now, we're in the middle of making progress through the Trails of Cold Steel challenge run. And I will mention that I'm now doing dev streams for the game I'm developing on a fairly regular basis. So once every 2 weeks, I try to do a dev stream for the game I'm working on. So that's definitely something I've been super excited about. Hey, there's Laura's dad and that guy.
The Radiant.
Hey, thanks, Tendar. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well too, man.
Father.
So that's Laura's dad?
Wait, who's the one now?
Oh, Alyssa has no idea.
And look, Tobal's with him too.
This isn't quite how I expected our grand reunion to go. That's for sure.
What are you doing up there? And what's with the hat?
That's her first question. Allow me to introduce you. This is Captain Victor S. Arcide, who will be assuming command of this airship. What? Okay, then.
So that's what this is about.
It's his airship now.
I'll fill you in on the details another time.
What in the name of Adios is that?
Oh, look at that! So we got Tella, Angelica, George, and Patrick, apparently, for some reason.
Wow, what a pretty ship.
Aw.
This thing's a real piece of work.
Incredible! I've heard about the specs, but the numbers don't do it justice. Looks even better live than on paper.
Oh, and there's Principal Van Dyke.
Principal Van Dyke? You too?
What is this chapter?
Could someone fill us in on what exactly is going on here?
Wow, don't you understand? This is done a build up to some big mission, don't you see? Otherwise, we wouldn't all be here.
Your bafflement is quite understandable. The chairman of the board proposed a change to your travel arrangements for this month's field study. He's agreed to deliver all of you to your respective destinations aboard this airship.
This is already very suspicious.
What? We'll be riding in style.
Also makes me wonder if, like, the first half of the field study will actually be on the airship itself.
He's mainly taking it on its maiden voyage to unveil the ship to the nation. We're just kind of along for the ride. You'll be headed to the capital first, but from there, it'll be a straight shot to Roer.
Oh, you know what, cool too? You might be onto something there. Like, this could just be like a bait power play by the Chancellor to get Class 7 on their side. Yeah, that actually would make a lot of sense.
Wow. I'm not sure what to say.
And between that and the Imperial Liberation Front's antics, it would
This is all so sudden.
it would definitely be an argument to be made there.
Well, should we be off, Your Highness?
Yes, that sounds marvelous. With that, let me be the first to welcome you, Class 7.
Oh, thanks for the
Aboard
theory
the
there,
second
cool, Walter.
Arsail-class high-speed cruiser, the Courageous.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Qual, too. Like, it does seem like a lot of effort to go through, just for Class 7. Ooh, new music, chat! What is this? We're in a ship called the Courageous. As it flies through the cylindrical skybox. chat. We've been there before. It's zooming. Oh, there's Carl. Carl's like, heh, I knew this would happen. Oh, are we going to see, what's... Wait, Misty's there. You see her there, don't you, chat? There's Misty. What's Misty doing there? You know what? You're right, Coppernickel. It does sound reminiscent of the Sonic Adventure games, which I approve of. I approve. Yeah, they're just zooming everywhere, aren't they? No! Not Variable Block, please! Anything but him! No! I swear. So, Misty, Baron Blue Blanc, Sharon. Sounds like 3 characters that can all cause chaos in their own right. Oh, and I guess, Claire too. Haha, don't even the high-speed trains could hope to match that! That may be, but we still have our own strengths. How's the investigation coming along? Oh, they've been pretty blatant now trying to obstruct us, so physically about what we expected. Same is true in other areas as well. Understood. Small Power 13. I'll head there myself this afternoon. Yes, Mom? Claire is CO now. Oh, and probably Elise is going to see us, aren't we? Elise is going to be like... Reen, is that you? Oh, hi, Reen. Bye, Reen.
My, what a spectacular sight. My brother told me all about it, but there's no substitute for seeing it soar through the skies. Simply beautiful.
I think this is like some kind of airship thing flow too. It's really cool.
It really is. You're up there, aren't you, Reen?
Oh! We keep going back to this connection that Rena and Elise have that seems to be, like, possibly with, if our theory holds true, with that orbal implant, possibly. We shall see. Oh, is that Emperor Dreyfus? And I'm guessing the Queen as well. Or the Empress.
Wow! That's the Courageous! Oliver finally finished his airship.
Elise is the younger sister of Ring Copper Nicholson.
It's a fine ship, isn't it? Prince Oliver seems to have gone to quite a lot of trouble having it built.
No, it's not Copper Nicholson. Elise is Ring's sister.
Is this the wind of change you intend to release across our state and troubled land? Go, my son, and show me the caliber of man.
Ooh, so that's some insight right there, chat. So, they use this Oliver's attempt to try and stabilize everything. That's what Class 7 might be. And of course, oh. You know, something did just hit me, chat. So, we know Chancellor Osborne is super sus. But, the guy on the left, the guy with the red hair, I forget his name. What if he's C? Now, the reason I'd say why would it make sense if he was C? Well, there's a couple of reasons. One is that everyone seems to be drawing a blank on who C is. And that even Milliam herself said that the Intelligence Division was drawing a blank. Well, you know, who would be better at evading the Intelligence Division's, like, intelligence gathering operations than someone who's actually part of the Intelligence Division?
Can you believe it's been almost 2 years already?
Yeah, Lecter, that was the name.
And look at how far our debaucherous prince has managed to come. Partnering with LeBurl to make a second Arcel-class airship, then cruising over the capital? I suppose that's one way to stick it to you for outmaneuvering him at the trade conference.
Let him have his fun.
So, this is like Oliver versus Osborne, basically, it seems. Oh, wait, what?
Still, this was certainly an unexpected play on his part.
Wait, hold on a second. Oliver defended himself? What? What? That, that's, oh dear. That makes me more suspicious of Oliver now.
He and that band of students he likes to ship across the country have proven a never-ending source of entertainment. But now, my dear Prince Oliver, we have reached a decisive point.
Oh no.
The board has been prepared, every piece in its place. Can you turn the tides in your favor? I look forward to finding out.
Uh-oh. And to be fair, cool too, there are a lot of factions in this game. It's easy to lose track. Oh, the airship's just going everywhere. Yeah, I think they have different objectives for World 2 that are at odds with one another. My guess is Osborne wants to consolidate power, but Oliver wants to bring some more freedom or, I guess, stability to the area. Ooh. This is cool.
It's currently
Yeah, it's clear
10:02.
that the airship
We have a
is windows.
north-northwesterly wind blowing in at a speed of 11 Arch. We've just passed through the Schwartz-Drake Barrier's airspace into the province of Nortia.
Current speed is 3,050 SPH. We've reached full cruising velocity.
Maintain current course and speed. Follow the Nortia main line, maintaining a distance of 200 Arch.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I mean, see, could also just be Oliver's bodyguard, but you never know. So this is what the bridge of a cruiser looks like. I also feel like I'm on Star Trek. Oh, it's kind of making my head spin. If I'm not mistaken, this ship is equipped with the Epstein Foundation's latest information processing system. How? Huh. So you actually managed to get the Reinfer Group, Zeiss Central Factory, and the Epstein Foundation to collaborate? I suppose you would be the most well-informed on matters of technology. It took the combined efforts of countless supporters to take this airship from blueprint to beauty. I've caused a great many people no small amount of trouble gathering the technology and funds to build it. It's nice to know even princes have trouble with financing sometimes. Alas, it's true. I had to borrow quite the sum from a number of sources, the Emperor himself among them. But all of my labors bore fruit, and we were able to build an airship that met all of my ideal specifications. Length of 75 ard. It's almost twice the size of the original Arcel. And with its sporting being 20 ZCF's high-performance engines, it can achieve a top speed of roughly 3,000 SPH. Not quite as fast as the Arcel's 3600 SPS, but the Courageous boasts high armor and interception capabilities. And why does Sharon know all this? Good grief, she's memorized all the specs already. Sharon being very sus again, chat. Well, the more I hear about, the more believable it sounds. Sounds like he's compensating for something. Oh no! Oh no! I mean, how could it be anything else? He wanted the airship to be 75 feet long. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I was waiting for Fee to... Fee is back, everybody. Fee is definitely back. This is the Fee we all remember. I heard something like this was in development. I never would have imagined you'd pack this much power into it. Well, now we have a rough idea how extravagant this ship is. But what I don't understand is why my father is sailing the captaincy. He's not even part of the military. Unless, father, did you actually enlist in the Imperial Army? I can understand why you might be perplexed. However, this ship isn't a part of any military force. Huh? So, wait, is it officially regarded as the property of the Imperial family? Precisely. Oh, I see. I intend the ship to give wings to a third faction of sorts, unconnected to both the Imperial and Provincial armies. Uh-oh. Chat, how likely do you think it is that the Imperial Liberation Front tries to steal this airship? Like, if they stole this airship, that would be, you know, they could wreak unbound chaos. To that end, I did think of no fire captain, then Viscount Arcide. Well, that's at least explains some of it. I see what you're getting at, yeah. The fastest airship in the Empire, captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Captained by the Radiant Blade Master. Ugh. I swear. First of all, I swear if Laura's father ends up being C, and second of all, I swear the Imperial Liberation Front steals this airship. Couldn't ask for a stronger deterrent than that. I'll say. Well, that's my hope anyway. I have the crew here are on loan from my division, 7th Army. The rest are civilians, representing a variety of nationalities and social classes. As for me, I'm here because I'm just that good at gathering information. They've also tasked me as the point man for keeping in touch with the guild and all its local branches. Makes sense to me. That's definitely a good choice. He's got talent and patience to spare. Two qualities that I don't have. Me, on the other hand, I'm more of a face-punching type. Right, Bramstall shots were here. I never even imagined we'd be flying such a marvel of a ship with such a distinguished crew. You'd not be curious, though. What are you intending to tour the whole empire like this? That's our plan, yes? The hope is that it might help assuage some of the tension that's been building across the nation. I don't know. Seeing something like this might actually build more tension. If we happen to intimidate the Imperial Liberation Front while we're at it, all the better. Oh, I see. Ah. Well, that made sense, considering they've got their own airship, too. The Intelligence Division and the RMP seem to be keeping them in check for now. Having a ship like this in the air will definitely put even more pressure on them. In other words, this ship allows me to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Genius, isn't it? Unless the Imperial Liberation Front steals it! Then it's a big problem. And if I ever feel the urge to stretch my wings, I can take to the skies wherever the mood strikes me. Perhaps one day I'll either be able to put on or recite with soaring in the skies above Heimdall. No. Wait, Milliam, what are you doing over there? Is Milliam tampering with something on the airship right now, Chad? I see her leaning over. Milliam? What? No, pay no attention to the Lammy. He at the right of behind the curtain. Well, putting aside our certain idiotic flights of fancy. At this speed, it should take less than an hour to reach Roer. Feel free to make yourselves at home while aboard your board. Aside from restricted areas like the engine room, you have the run of the ship. Go on and poke around a bit. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks. I think I'll take you up on that. That's how we ended up flying to our destinations in an airship. We didn't just sit at the windows. Since we had the captain's permission, we sat out exploring the courageous. Ooh, this is cool, chat. This is very cool. I'm waiting for something bad to happen, though, chat, because that feels like where this is going. This is so interesting. What say you? I knew that the captain's daughter would be coming on board, but seeing them talk is rather heartwarming. Please relax and leave the operation of the airship to us. The crew come here from different backgrounds. We're all confident in our skills. Alright, Laura, what say you? Honestly, you could have told me about this a little sooner. Is this the reason you've been busy lately? I apologize for the secrecy, but much of this project fell under the veil of strict confidentiality. There are some things I'd be forbidden to speak of, even to my daughter. I'm sure you realize that. But Lost must have known, right? Why is he allowed to know why I was left in the dark? Well, really hard to have been invited aboard. We can rest a bit easier knowing once we arrive in Roer, we have the Imperial escort. Indeed you can. The provincial army will have little choice but to accommodate me. The ship's purpose is to act as a deterrent to both factions, as well as the Imperial army. By doing that, we hope that the courageous will hold the old guard at bay long enough for something new to take root. Well, they chose wisely in naming your captain. Still, I assume that's not this ship's only purpose. Uh-oh. Well, true. Building an airship this man seems excessive, it's just a deterrent. Laura's right, there has to be some other purpose it was made to fulfill. Very perceptive of you. I regret that I wasn't able to discuss this with you properly when you were in the Grand Muscle. I'm proud to see just how much you've grown since you enrolled at the Academy. Well, I have my glasses to thank for that. Learning alongside them has been a constant source of insights. So, tell me, Rain, how's she doing? Is Laura Dane along with the other students? Huh? I think she's been feeling fine. I see. That's reassuring to hear. At times, I worry that growing up in a sword-fighting household caused her to end up less well-rounded than her peers. I hope you and the others will continue looking out for her. Of course. I'm glad she's with us. I can't imagine classing on without her. I can't help but get the feeling that she's something more to you than simply a classmate. Everyone's like, you're right, she's my second officer. And Captain Darcy's like, oh, that's it? Yeah, that's it. It's like, oh, fair enough. Well, whatever the truth may be, I hope you'll continue treating her as the lady she is. I'm not one to imbibe inappropriate behavior toward my father. And Reen's like, no worries there, man. Anyway, I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about. I'd like to think I know how to conduct myself toward my classmates. I agree. Reen does a fairly good job of that. Good. That's what I want to hear. Laura's like, I can hear you both whispering, you know. What are the two of you going on about with all your whispering and your furtive glances? Oh, it's nothing concerned. Just a little discussion between men. Oh, no! You needn't worry. We'll make sure to get you to the field site safely. As a student of course, I expect you to give it your utmost. Agreed, Cool 2, agreed. Huh? Oh, he really does care for her. Alright. Nevertheless, being ferried to our destination airship like this makes me feel as though I could take on the world. While we won't be in the same group during this field site, I hope it's a rewarding one for both of us. Agreed. Alrighty, chat. I actually think this would be a good place to take a break, so don't worry, guys. I shall be right back. Alrighty, chat. Welcome back, everybody. What else is going on around here? Anything up here? No, there's a lot of person steering the ship. Anything else? Fancy. Oh, there's an elevator. Interesting. Whoa, okay. I see, are they playing Blade? Oh, no, they're just looking at papers of some kind, seemingly. Oh, they're probably preparing things. Boarding gate. Okay, not there. Also boarding gate. Front deck. Oh, okay, I see. So this is like our missions to speak with specific people here. Okay. Ritzy. Look at us, chat. We're on. We're flying. Soaring, flying. Okay. What's going on over here, though? Million. Wow, this ship is amazing! We're flying faster than that bird! Take that, bird! Now I kind of want one. I wonder if Grant will let me get me my own airship if I asked him real nice. Million, that's not how this works. You're already fly around Aerodotland. Don't go dang greedy. But I want an airship. Oh, okay. What's that you think? The airship we used in the course was pretty fast, but this one's even faster. In fact, its specs seem pretty high across the board. Fancy stuff. Airport del moment, class 7, I guess. Okay. What say you, Emma? You up here so beautiful. I feel like I'm weightless, soaring peacefully above the clouds. You know, this is actually the first time I've ever been on a board airship. Oh, I think I'm starting to feel a little dizzy. Is that normal? I think that's altitude sickness, Emma. Come over here.
At long last, the courageous is finally taken to the skies of Erebonia. I feel like a mother hen watching her chicks leave the nest.
I'll take your word for it.
This may sound a bit forward of me to say, but it sounds like you had some hurdles getting this project together.
It was no easy ride, I'll say that.
I doubt it would have come together without the prince's unwavering dedication and tireless work. He had to find the time to raise funds and oversee the entire project. And to add to that, he had to take care of all the arrangements necessary to get Viscount Arcade installed as its captain.
I can't even imagine how busy your schedule must have been. Even from a student's perspective, it sounds brutal.
Well, for this ship to have any weight as a deterrent, I needed the Viscount. Thankfully, he agreed to my request. My plan is to create a neutral third power capable of acting independently of our nation's two competing factions. You can think of the Courageous as the first physical embodiment of that ideal.
A third party, huh?
I see.
I feel like I'm starting to understand at least part of what it is you're trying to accomplish.
At Last Seven's supposed to be like the actual force, like the special operations force, I'm guessing, as this third party.
The road will be a difficult one, though.
True, but this is only the beginning. Seeing this ship soar through the clouds for the first time moves my heart. Just as when Class 7 was formally established, I look forward to seeing what the future holds for the Courageous. And for the brave men and women of your class.
Your Highness.
We live in interesting times. The political situation across the Empire seems to grow more ominous by the day. But, with any luck, making a real show out of this ship's launch will push back against the prevailing climate.
Well, that's the hope at least. Either way, you'll have your whole life to split hairs about politics. For now, give your attention to your field study.
Thank you. I know you have high expectations for us, and I hope we'll be able to meet them.
Interesting. Alright, I know we have to go to the back deck to fulfill some other condition. Before we do that, though, chat, I'll make sure that we don't miss anything on the lower floor. Down here. Okay, so there's something else down here. Oh, ooh, okay. Well, I'll leave that for last, actually. Sharon is Sharon. Back up. Oh, supply run. Oh, can we, like, buy stuff here? Yes, we can. It's the normal stuff, that's fine. Might as well get some more Mira. Okay, so Sara and Tovo.
Instructor Sara?
Oh, just a little bracer-to-bracer information swapping.
Okay, fair enough, cool too.
That's about the long and short of it. Been a while since I saw you guys, though. Not since last month in Legram.
Yeah, always nice to see a friendly face, though.
Reen, don't say that. That makes it sound like Tovo might turn on us.
Well, despite keeping in touch with him and setting up these arrangements, it came as a surprise to me to see him on board, too.
Clearly, it was meant to be. Honestly, I was only brought on because of my connection with Viscount Arcee.
Sure, Luigi Jr. So it's all launcher percent because we're not allowed to change our starring gear. So that means we can't change like the armor we start with. We can't change the weapons we start with, things like that. And the reason it's called launcher percent is the idea is that the characters are never changing their flows, hence never change their armor. Therefore, launcher
This airship really is in a class all its own, though. It's not every day you see a ship owned by the Imperial family and captained by the Radiant Blade Master.
This cruiser has the potential to be an important force in Erebonia going forward. Without ties to the Imperial or Provincial armies, it can potentially keep both of them in check if need be. It might not be able to do that quite as well as a strong guild presence could, but it'll still help protect a lot of people.
That's true. It still frustrates me how the guild used to be an institution. At least the Crossbell branch sends its people over to help us out when we need a hand.
Wenzel's one thing, but we owe McLean so many favors, I've lost count.
McLean?
I see you found the boot command.
Are you talking about...
Oh, yeah, I guess you would have heard of him. He's an A-rank bracer over at the Crossbell branch. A guy we used to work with named Wenzel works there now, too. Wait, maybe we should back it up a bit.
The guy we're talking about is Arios McLean, a.k.a. the Divine Blade of Wind.
Divine Blade of Wind. What this Arios McLean is, see, I swear.
The name probably sounds familiar to you because he's also a practitioner of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade style.
The reason I say that is we know that C has to be a master swords person.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of. I've never met him myself, but I heard a lot about him from my master. He mastered the school's second form. It sounds about as untouchable as anyone who holds the title of Divine Blade.
Well, he's pretty damn strong, I'll give you that. Bailed me out of more tough spots than I'd like to admit. Speaking of, you know who else is a student of the 8 Leaves School? Cassius Bright.
Oh no, Cassius starts with C. I wonder if Cassius is C.
We were talking about him before, remember? He's the bracer who took command during that big incident 2 years ago. Though from what I heard, he left the way of the sword behind a while back.
That's
Cassius Wright was here in Erebonia. Wait, 2 years ago.
It was an eventful time, to put it lightly. And yeah, we have Cassius to thank for getting us past that. But afterward, well, you know the story from there. They shuttered guild branches all across the Empire, one after the other, and your dear, sweet instructor was out of a job.
Oh dear. Yeah, that could be a motive for Cassius to become C potentially.
I'd be glad to give you all the grisly details, but it's a long story. But hey, the guild seems to have a good track record with folks from the 8 Leaves School. Maybe you should consider a career as a bracer. Door's always open, you know?
Me? A bracer? Huh. I never really thought about it before.
That's where Ring becomes a bracer.
There's enough of us singing the bracer blues without you trying to recruit my students.
It's my job, Toval!
Never hurts to start them early. Seriously, though, we're always looking for more good people. If that's something you wanted to do, I wouldn't turn you down.
I'll give it some thought.
It's been pretty apparent that Sara's seemingly wanted us to join the bracers for a while now. And now, the conversation I'm most interested in seeing. This. Sharon, what are you planning? I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I had no idea the Rhineford Company was involved in developing something on this scale all this time. Then I find out it was a collaboration with the Epstein Foundation and ZCF. And on top of that, she got her hands in the development of our Octus units, too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now? I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development by the Rhineford Group. Lately, the directors have... I knew it. Oh? Hello, Master Reed. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, it's okay. Have you finished exploring the airship? I expect it'll be a while longer before we reach Roer. Finished? I don't even think I've seen half of it yet. It's kind of overwhelming. I'm looking forward to landing in Roer, though. It's been a while since I've seen the industrial metropolis, except for that one time in Chapter 3. It's not too far from my hometown, so I always hear about it in passing. Oh, that's right. You're from near, so I guess you would, then. Want a little refresher? I can bring up to speed on all things Roer. Sure, why not? Roer used to be a factory town, but it grew into a hotspot for technology as a result of its steel and heavy industry. The population is around 200,000 people, and the city is in the Norshire province. It's under Marquis Radner's jurisdiction. Oh, that's right. I still find it kind of wild that Angelica is his daughter. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. No wonder they brought up Angelica earlier as like a main quest this chapter, because we're going to this city. You know, last time I visited, it felt like the whole city was man-made. Trees and grass were rare sights. It's kind of hard to tell how large the city really is. Well, the city itself is basically one giant structure, divided into several levels. It's passed so many times that even longtime residents occasionally wind up in places they don't recognize. Well, I have lost count of all the number of times I've had to go pick up Lady Alyssa when she lost her way. Oh no! That was when I was a kid. Don't say it's like it still happens. Really, it was a long time ago. Everybody's like, how long time ago was it? Oh, it was maybe 10 years old? No, about 10 months ago. Alyssa's like, Sharon? Something tells me we're looking at the night, not quite so distant past. Anyway, north of Roer is the Saxon iron mine. The iron mines there makes its way into most of the Rhineford Group's products. The amount of ore they get from that just one mine is immense. The Empire would be a different place today without it. I don't doubt. Even our textbooks mention the Saxon mine. It's been vital to the Empire since back before the Orbal Revolution. However, you can't miss the Rhineford Corporate's headquarters, which is also basically my house. Okay. Honestly, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back anytime soon. What'sa? I guess there's no point moping about now. We've yet to have a field study that didn't spiral into some sort of hectic adventure, but I'm ready if you are. Well, I'll just take it as it comes. I'll be wishing you all the best. Sure, Sharon. Sure. Alright. Hey, KJ Sparks! Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? What's up? Right now, we are actually in an airship. Up here? No? Oh, well, let's try the middle junction. There's something I'm missing here. No?
Attention all crew
Oh, okay, there
members
we go.
and passengers. We will soon be entering Roer airspace. Please prepare for landing. And make sure you have all personal effects.
Sounds like we're almost there. That was a shorter flight than I'd expected. Guess I'd better go round up the others and start getting ready.
Oh, there's the airship theme chat. And we're all right, Roer.
Roer Airport's granted us permission to land.
Commence landing preparations.
It's alright to ask where you're doing a future cover-up.
And keep the engine warm. We'll be taking off again right after our guests have disembarked.
Aye, aye, Captain. Preparing the Courageous to land.
Hey, crazy there! You've had 3 days for this month's field study. Make it count, guys! I plan to. I'll do the best we can. You guys be careful in Oris, okay? Yeah, it sounds like things are get dangerous there. Don't sweat, we'll be fine! And then 3 days later, it's like, everything was not fine. It'll be alright. If a certain someone keep her mouth shut, I'll take care of her, everyone. Well, when we get back, we'll be jumping straight into festival trap. Hope you're ready to discover the true terror of planning by committee. Oh no. Oh, that's right. Well, everything's happening so far today, I almost forgot about that. We'll have the songs and outfits finalized by the time we get back. We should have the positions all figured out too. Let's try to save at least a bit of strength. It'd be a shame to come back too tired to have 2 class 1. Oh, I think I can find the energy. That's all the more reason for us to return safe and sound. Spirited joys of youth. I'm sure both your field study and the Academy Festival will prove valuable experiences for all of you. Work hard out there, guys, but not too hard, you hear? May the goddess go with you. Take care. We will. And here we go. Here we go. The Industrial City. So safely on the ground, we made our way into Ortis, where it was made, but Sharon guided us to Ryan First Corporate Headquarters without missing a step. Alright. Ooh. Cool. Taking it smart. Sounds like an interesting idea for a cover. This tunnel goes on forever. Yeah, but recall trying to navigate Doralia Fortress. That's when you build with tons of iron and concrete. Everything starts to look pretty similar. We're not far from the city now. You might want to brace yourselves. Roer was an even weird layout than the capital. Hey, that's my hometown you're talking about, but I can't deny it's true. Outside, we're finally out. Oh, cool. I wish you the best of luck with continuing to work on that cover, KK Sparks. Oh, whoa! It's like a shopping mall almost. No, it is. It's basically a shopping mall. Look at this chat. So much metal. I love this theme though. Whoa. Say it stands above and below. Nice, KK Sparks. Nice. Oh, this is certainly a steampunk atmosphere if I've ever seen one. Well, Roer grew up around steel, fabrication, heavy industry. That's how it came to be known as the Empire's industrial metropolis. You are right. It is weird. There are even Roombas, apparently. Got a population of around 200,000 people, too. That's about as big as the capital of a smaller country. But the city's gotten even bigger since the last time I was here. The Ryan for corporate headquarters is on the upper level, right? That's right. If you'd like to visit, just head up that escalator.
Allow me to welcome you to Roer, home of the Rhineford Company. I sincerely hope that your field study here will be a fulfilling one.
I'm not sure, KK Sparks. Ooh, here we are, chat! We're in Roer. Where do we need to go? Oh, we can't go anywhere yet. We're just walking around. This is so cool, though. I love this. I love this artwork here too. Fancy. I'm guessing ordnance for all. I see. Okay. Just start by going to the Rhineford headquarters. Okay. Fine. Fine. Up we go. Yeah, it is fancy. Wow, moving staircase. What did they say to call it in? Escalators? Right, so the first one was built in Zeiss. After that, the technicians here decided they'd try and build one too. Guess they just want to show it off a little, huh? Like kids, I swear. Look at that. Oh, what is that? I talked to you about like that thing in the background. That's an awfully strange shape for a building. Is that like a power generator or something? Or communications tower? Wait, that's not even a building, is it? Nice touchscreen. That's actually an orbital generator. Oh, okay, so it's like an electrical thing. But it's so big. Whereas so many factories and industrial facilities, the state uses an enormous amount of orbital energy. Having large generators that send energy here, it's where it's needed, is more efficient than each factory producing its own energy. Yeah, that makes sense. That's quite a setup. Technology's really come a long way in such a short time. Yeah, it almost does look like a cannon. I agree, KK Sparks, though I'm guessing it's just supposed to be an energy generation thing. Wow, oh, that's a big building. Wow. Sanibel and pictures, but it's even more commanding in person. Yes, you wouldn't expect any less from Rhineford's corporate HQ. I couldn't believe my eyes the first time I saw it either. It's a big building, sure, though not as big as Orcus Tower and Crossbell. That's a 40-floor skyscraper, the tallest on the continent now, I think. Oh, that's the tower we could see from Borelli Fortress, right? Yeah. It's the building where they were holding a trade conference last month. No need to be modest, Alyssa. It's your family's digs. No one's gonna mind if you talk it up a bit. I'm not trying to. Well, shall we go inside? I swear. Well. So, I'm guessing we probably have to just go, right over there. This, dear, I'm getting some serious Bioshock vibes from this area, chat. A little too fancy, or opulent. I think that's the right word. This is just opulent. It's just as fancy on the inside. What is this, Bioshock? These all steel miles of machines right for baits? Yep, I'll tell you more about them if you're interested. Lady Alyssa, who's that? Oh, hello, Dalton. It's good to see you again. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. It's been 6 months since you've been home, both in the game and outside in the Twitch stream world. I've heard you were attending a military academy at the outskirts of the capital, but it looks like you've finally decided to come back to visit the old home soon. Yeah, here I am. I'll be staying for the next 3 days. I see, that's wonderful news. Andrew Ryan, oh no. Confidential said this isn't actually Bioshock, I was just making a reference. I'll keep taking good care of her, Sharon. Certainly will. Oh dear. Wow, it's one thing to hear about it, but I know what you mean. Kind of brings home the fact that she's of Rhineford. Oh dear. Let's just get going, okay? This gotta be the Alyssa chapter, isn't it? Even more so than chapter 3. Allow me to show you to the chairman's office. We'll be going up to the 23rd floor. Uh-oh. All those industrial elevators. Billy's a little sister, and Lammy's her big daddy. If this is Bioshock, oh no! I mean, you're not wrong. But Million isn't on this mission, Topper Nicholson. Here we are. The opulence continues. Oh, Topper Nicholson, you should definitely drink some water then, for sure. Oh, excuse me, Madam Chairman. I brought the ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Bring them in. As you wish. Wow. You can tell the bus stops here. That's one heck of a view.
So it looks like the Courageous's inaugural flyover in Heimdall and Roer was a success.
Wow, chat, look at this setup here. Chairman Arena has not one, but 2 orbital computers. There's a whole bunch of papers, and she's also... She is... Yeah, she's definitely completely focused on running her company.
But don't release an official statement until tomorrow. Yes, that'll be fine. Yes, I'd like you to begin as soon as possible, and keep a careful eye out for any insider trading. Hello, Arena Reinford speaking. Yes, I understand. Fast-track the construction on the special train if you can. No, pay it no mind. I doubt Crossbell-related shares rising is indicative of a larger market trend, but sell them all early next month. Timing is key here.
Okay, wow! Chat, do you realize what she just did here? Previous call, she said, had be on the lookout for insider trading. Literally, like, less than a minute later, her asking someone to do what's basically insider trading. What is... Wow, chat, just wow.
Wow. She's like a commander issuing orders across multiple fronts. Yeah, it's impressive to see Toa do it, but Mrs. Reinford seems to have it down to a science.
Means like, at least Toa keeps it manageable. Mrs. Reinford, this is excessive.
She's a general on the battlefield of business.
Well said, Fee. Mother!
Ah, right.
Oh wow, she can't even be bothered!
We all have other matters we need to attend to, so I'll get right to the point.
She doesn't even say hi to her daughter. Wow! Walks right past her.
What?
Thank you.
I've cleared my schedule to dine with you this evening, so anything you wish to discuss can wait until then.
Wow!
I'll leave the rest to you, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. When do you expect to return this evening?
I'm planning on 7. Have our guests enjoy a night cruise, if you will.
That sounds splendid. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
That's it? That's all you have to say?
Yeah, I feel for Alyssa here, I really do.
I don't care if you ignore me, that's nothing new. But my classmates are here and you're on our board of directors. Would it kill you to show at least a little interest?
Thank you, Alyssa.
Elisa.
Whoa, Elisa, it's okay. You don't need to get worked up for our sake.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention.
Huh?
If you want to return in one piece, I'd suggest you steer clear of the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police. The same goes for the Marquis's mansion, though I can't imagine what business would take you there.
But you'll probably end up there regardless.
Use common sense, and don't try to overstep your bounds. That'll be all.
Yeah, that's a good point, KT Smarts. Actually, no, I think she's worse than Gabriel Agrest. Gabriel Agrest at least still cares about his son. And shows it at least occasionally. Arena just never shows it. Like, never. She literally walks, like you just saw like a few minutes ago, she walks right past Alyssa. And she's like, okay, hey, here's your assignments, now ta-ta with you. He'll be gone. That's basically what he's like.
Have a safe trip, Madam Chairman.
And leaving Sharon to just do everything else.
Wow, your mom's a real piece of work, Elisa.
The army only wishes it was that efficient.
She certainly has the mettle to head up an international company like this, to say the least.
She's Alyssa's mom, Copper Nicholson.
See? You see why I didn't want to come back now? You can't tell me that gave you a great impression of her.
I think you're being a little hard on her.
She was looking out for our safety, giving us that advice.
No, Alyssa's got a point here.
Just forget it. Getting all worked up and storming off in a huff is what she wants me to do, and I'm not going to give her the satisfaction.
I'll just do that later tonight when she can't find out.
Okay.
We'll be back before
Actually,
sundown,
yeah, that's
Sharon.
As there are some
I'd
similarities
like you
there.
to have the
Copper
guest
Nicholson.
rooms and dinner preparations sorted by then. As you wish.
Oh, what was that? Yeah, you're right, KJ
Have
Sparks.
a safe trip, everyone.
Oh dear. Oh, elevator scene? Potentially? You know, I'm all in favor of jumping right to her field site task, but is it really okay to just dump all our luggage on Sharon? I was wondering the same thing. All our luggage must have quite a heft. It's Sharon. She'll be fine. Honestly, can you imagine her breaking a sweat carrying suitcases? I can't. You got a point. They'll probably carry them all in one go. She's probably a Super Saiyan or something. Looking after her desk seems to be her specialty. What's actually? Anyway, let's see what kind of things we got lined up for this trip. Hello, Gretgor! Thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? I definitely think Alyssa has the worst mom, Copper Nicholson. Let me put it this way. Chloe's mom, in Miraculously Bad, as bad as she is, she's only the head of, like, the fashion industry. So her sphere of influence is limited to that. Whereas Alyssa's mom is the head of an industrial and like a military industrial corporation. So she could cause a lot more chaos. Yeah. Alright. Let's load these missions then, chat. Oh, 2 optional quests. So we've got a rock monster, a let's hand experiment with the Arctis. Oh, okay, Arctis experiments, and getting a particular rare sword medal. Okay. All right. For his rose. It's like she hit the sweet spot with the challenge factor. That reminds me of Marcus's dad. Alright, fair enough, Redcore. Well, I wish you the best of luck with resolving whatever problem you're facing. I can't really deny it. I'll bet she's so sure she's got us paid. She probably thinks we won't be able to finish all of these. But just you watch. We'll finish up every last one before this evening. I'll shower. That's the spirit. Anyway, it's only 11:30 now, so we got plenty of time before sundown. We've definitely got the hang of this whole field side thing right now, so let's show Roer some Class 7 spirit. Right. So in terms of what happened in the stream, Gretgor, there was the battle with Sara, we had, we flew on an airship, we had Sharon being sus, what the heck is this thing? Wow, chat! Oh dear. That's a bit on the nose. Alright, fair enough, Ripper, fair enough. But chat, for those who don't know, the Lusitania was, in real life, was a luxury cruise ship that was sunk, I think, during World War I. And it's what prompted, it's one of the things that prompted the U.S. to, I think, to get involved in World War I, if I'm remembering correctly. So, the fact that there's an airship in the same Gulf of Lusitania does not bode well for the future. Alright, anyway, where are these quests? We'll have to go outside and find out. Also, he should be... There we go, that's better. I'm the party leader, Reen. Get with the program. Alright. Is there anything here? Alright. We got that mission. But as you know, chat, we try to... What did the notes say? At west. Alright, so this is in the Rock Spina By Road. RF store. Okay, that was actually down below. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, look at this, chat! It's a working escalator! Look at this, chat! It's glorious! It's glorious. Is there any way we can, like, walk super slowly? Was it shift? Nah, okay, never mind. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, but basically the sinking of the Lusitania by a submarine was a really big deal in the historical context. Hello there, Chief. Well, what do we have here? Lady Alyssa and her classmates. I have only one question for you all. Are you a boy or are you a girl? Chief, this isn't Pokemon! Ah, my apologies. Thank you for coming to speak with me. So, that must mean that you're... Chief John, at your service. I'm part of the Reinford's group's 4th Development Division. The 4th Development Division?! They're one of the group's major specializing in orbital communications and battle armaments. I think they even supervise the development of the orbital staff. Oh, really? Well, then that means the reports that I write. Oh, so you're Elliot, are you? I appreciate that you always send us such detailed reports. You're definitely one of our most helpful testers. Oh, this is interesting, chat. So this is one of the guys that actually reads our reports for the Argus links. Interesting. I'm happy to hear it. The orbital communications and battle armaments. Those two things sum up Argus perfectly. Smart kid. Those orbits are our most important R&D project. Now that you know we're focused on the Argus, do you think you could help us out with a little investigation? What do you say? Yep, Fee is smart. Agreed. Fee's smart. Agreed, Ripper. I'm glad I finally gained some recognition, and with my untapped intelligence. I only ever use a fraction of a percentage of 1% of what I'm capable of, after all. Oh, would you? Thanks a lot. What do you want our help with? Well, we turned out the investigation on signal strength. I imagine we've all making use of wireless communication capabilities, and I assume that you're aware of the fact that using orbital waves to make that possible. Today, I'd like you to search for places where those orbital waves are weak. The orbital waves are weak, huh? No, I always have the first place that come to mind. We're looking outside the city? Oh, brother. No, I want you to come to the station inside the city. Wireless orbital waves are not always the most stable things in the world. You may generally get a stronger signal inside town, but the strength still varies depending on where you are. It's a costume, Copper Nicholson. Now that you mention it, yeah, there are some places where it's tough to get a call. How are we gonna find them? Oh, I probably should have started by giving you this. Orbital wave detector. Oh, orbital wave detector? That's right. That's just what you think. Detects and provides information on the orbital waves wherever you use it. If you find an area where you think the signal will be reduced, try switching this on. Why don't you give it a try? Yeah. Level 3, okay. Some words came up. The signal is a 3, didn't it? You read that right. The number tells us how strong the orbital wave signal is. It's on a scale of 1 to 3, 3 being highest. In other words, the signal strength here in the source, excellent. What I want to search for, though, are the areas with the result of 1. Sounds simple enough. I understand and what it is you're asking us to do, but what sort of thing would make the signals weak? Well, there's two main cases. The first is the waves being physically obstructed, like by walls or ceilings, stuff like that. It is interference from our kinds of orbital waves. Other kinds are there. Well, tons of devices. There's other than the Arctis use orbital waves. Think radios and other communication devices. Some more of orbital waves too, but really just to make it true. Sometimes when you get multiple kinds of waves in an area, they interfere with other words probably. It's not my first time hearing about it either. It sounds like it could be a real problem. It certainly is. It's probably the biggest drawback to wireless communication technologies. That being said, orboys are pretty strong outdoors, so you generally don't have to worry about it unless you're inside. I see. Well, I'll narrow down our investigation. We stay indoors. Yes, you may find a few cases will be alongside, but they're much more common indoors. For our research, we'll need you to find at least 3 different problem areas. If you can find more than that, we'd be thrilled, but that's up to you and how much time you have. Well, I think that's pretty much it. Any further questions? No, I think that's everything. Thank you for everything. Let's start right away. Thanks, kids. Can be used by selecting the camp menu's item list. When you find areas seems like my weeds, then we'll try it. Oh, it's like okay, so it's like a scavenger hunt. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we know here's a good signal, but let's try elsewhere. I don't think here's probably going to be fine too, but oh boy, this could take a while now I think about it, because we have to. That's no surprise there. What about this tunnel? Here? Oh, that's good too. Alright, Copper Nicholson, can you knock that off? Seriously. I think he said to limit our search inside the city, if I'm remembering correctly. Can't use it here. Yep, okay, well. More on that later. Maybe back here for some reason? This is kind of out of the way. Nope, that didn't do it either. In here, like in this elevator.
Plain old stairs just wouldn't cut it for the famed industrial metropolis, huh?
Yeah, for better or worse, this is a town full of tech.
I wonder if the elevator would actually cause it to... It's an interesting theme. I actually like it, chat. Very unique. And melancholy, too. Okay, so not here. Maybe those shops down below. I think of where would be a bad signal.
Wow, you can get a great view of the Reinford building from here.
Right here. I do find it kind of annoying that we have to keep going to the items tab like this.
And a really sore neck.
Yeah, it's not worth reporting either. Okay, so this is only a level 2 strength, so it's not worth reporting. What say you? My husband's at the Reinford Company. Measuring cups. Oh dear. Okay, fair enough. Nothing in here. Very cool too. It's a bit too. It's just way too much build up in one small area. What the heck is this? Hold on a second. I mean, first let's check the area. But what did we just walk into? Oh, we found one, chat. So this area's a 1, huh? Perhaps it's because of the way it's built. The actual bar area is far into the building. Very possible. There's also a radio playing here, which might interfere with things too. Alright, well, we got one. So. Can you hear me now, Mr. Krabs? Okay. We found one spot. What's down here, though? Oh, pretty. I feel like we've seen some of these guys before. What say you, sir? Did you know the Roer Institute of Technology, or RIT as it's said in shorts, played a part in designing the Courageous? One of my co-workers, Thompson, ran a number of experiments to finalize the hull's design. He was so excited about it that he would go days without sleeping. I'm so happy for him that it's made in flight wasn't in trouble with one. Yeah, Director. So basically, we finished our practical exam battling Sara, went on an airship, and now we're here. Good day, and welcome to AF. My word, I think I remember you coming here before, actually, with Wen. You have friends with you today, though. Please enjoy your stay. What about you? Well, it's a rare treat to see you, Alyssa. How long have you been back? Not too long, actually. I've only been here as part of my studies. It's great to see you again, though. Looks like it's been treating you well. So tell me, which of these eligible bachelors is your boyfriend? And Fee's like, actually, Alyssa's more likely to be dating Emma at this point. Alyssa's like, hush now, Fee. Wait, what? What are you talking about? I don't have a boyfriend. Oh, really? I got the impression from looking at you that you've been getting close to someone lately. And Fee's like, oh, that's just Emma. You can't tell that kind of thing just by looking at someone. It's like Alyssa has all kinds of friends here. That's in good conscience, serve alcohol to students. But we do have non-alcoholic cocktails on our menu. If you'd like to drink in ambience. Always try making it one yourself, though. Let me show you how it's done. Oh, we actually, Sharon, look, we actually got something! Oh my goodness, we got a new recipe! I did not actually think that would work. What is this? Tomato cocktail? What? Oh my goodness! Chat, it restores CP! Wow. And Fee apparently is one of the members of Class 7 that's good at making it. Alright, well now we have to make it. 1 second. Well, too, of course they can, everyone can have friends.
Okay.
Come on, Fee, show us what you got.
Oh, came out okay.
A regular tomato cocktail, okay. Not particularly impressive. Can you do anything better, Fee? Come on.
Okay. Better than expected.
Miraculous cocktail. Whoa, 45 CP. That's really cool. What about you, Crow? Can you make this? Is it your specialty?
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Oh, you're gonna like this.
Whoa! Oh, chat, look at that! Restores 60 CP. That's so good. Red hot soda. Yeah, like Bro can make a bunch of those, and we just have like our ultimate CP restoring item. This was a good find, then. Thank you, Almina. You may have saved this run. Oh, okay, then. I'm glad we walked down here, then. That was definitely worth it. Cool, too. It's not as bad as you think. I have actually had, like, I once went to a restaurant that had sodas from Mexico, and they did have a bit of a kick to them, but it was actually really good. Like, it had this nice zest to it. I guess it comes down to personal preference, so to each their own. What about the cathedral? Maybe the cathedral has bad reception. Am I just being dumb? I feel like I'm being dumb right now, chat, plus I should be able to move this over to the left and right, shouldn't I? Oh, alright, now I remember. 1 and 3, that's it. Oh, okay, I was right, so the church does have a bad reception, at least for cell reception. Yeah, the cathedral's so sturdy, the orbital waste can't even get through. Possibly, there's no antenna here either. That's another one. Anything in here? Not that I can see, unless there's like a book we can take. Nope, okay. This is like a classroom of some kind. And up here? No. Okay. I swear that guy is just a recolored version of Carl. But whatever. Welcome to Roer Cathedral. My ward, if it is Melissa. You seem to be well. And thank you. My time at the Academy has been fulfilling and rewarding. But unfortunately, we've been assigned so much to do. I'm afraid we won't be able to attend today's mass. I'm very sorry. That's quite alright. I know that you have a lot right on your shoulders. All I do is bless these young men and women and watch over them in all their endeavors. Fair enough. Oh, wait, there's something down there. What is this?
Looks like a dead end.
This was some kind of maintenance
see a door.
room, I think.
I see a door. I swear we're going down there later in this, field study, aren't we? Actually, I wonder if this would be a spot that, would have that reception. Oh, it actually was! I was right! Okay, there we go. Level line. That's weird. One fader, a weak signal would be a problem outdoors. Yeah, must be something obstructing orbital waves. Well, we found this area. Seems like it would have been easy to miss. There we go, chat. Glad we checked. I'm not sure, Redcore. Though, considering this game has magic, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something like that did have an effect. You guys think the Reinford building has bad cell reception? That'd be hilarious. Nope. Surprisingly, no one. The corporate facility, of course, has good reception. What about the hotel? Okay, that's pretty normal in here. We're just going to all the buildings to try and get this this one side quest done. What about here? Okay, no, that's really good. Also, this area. Fair enough, Redcore. That's the Roer Institute of Technology. We had a request from someone here. It's a famous university and research institute. Lots of the country's brightest technicians study here. Yeah, that's true, Redcore. I agree. Like, ideally, they would have, banned, allowed us to just press a button to do this. Okay, fair enough, Luigi Jr. I guess, we can, say, most useful item. Though, that won't really affect anything since the stream is almost over. And I don't anticipate us doing a battle, but I will put your name up there regardless. There you go. Oop. Battle CP recovery out of zone now! And a lot of them got souped up by the Reinford Company. They've offered George some pretty sweet deals for encouraging him to fly after he graduates. Well, Delica's orbital bike was originally being researched here too. I think George has mentioned that before. Oh, sounds like they've got all kinds of cool stuff in development here. No, Redcore, no! That's not how that works. What are we waiting for? Let's go in. Okay. So we're just going to check the... Where is it? Where is it? Wow, that's actually kind of hilarious, chat. So the university actually has bad cell reception. Nice, the signal's pretty bad here. As does the researchers use orbital waves in their experiments. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sorry to say for sure. I know we have a quest up there. Just like a real university on now. Alright, what do you want? Whoa, what? Sir? Are you okay, sir? Chat, we found a ditto! It's a ditto, chat! No! We've literally entered the Pokemon universe. So what's your question, KJ Sparks? You're asking, is there like a trope that you dislike yet for some reason everyone else likes it? That's a Good question. I think it's just, I'd have to really think about that, TJ Sparks. Is there like a specific kind of trope you were thinking of, or... I mean, there's a bunch of tropes out there. I'm just trying to think of what's a trope that people like that I don't. I'll have to think about that. Okay. That guy looked familiar, too. The students from Thor's military academy. Are you Rado? Huh? Yes, so the students from Thor's. Of course. No wonder you look familiar. To be honest, I'm a bit uneasy about leaving this to you, but you look very strong, so hopefully it'll work out. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good point, Direct Ornthwall, too. I know there's a lot of people that like tsundere characters. I generally do not. I guess that would be a trope that I'm not a big fan of. Because again, it's like, if you meet someone like that in real life, you think they're just a not nice person, quite frankly. Like something that speeds the plot along or forces character development, those kind of tropes. Okay, in that case, Shake Day Sparks, let me think. I think a trope I don't like very much is, Alright, here's a trope for you. How often have you heard someone say in a show or a game, man, all that hard work and training really paid off? Like, on the surface, that sounds like, wow, that's a nice thing to celebrate. Except when that is said, it's a pretty common occurrence that when that is said, that the character either barely went through any training or experiences at all, or even worse, went through nothing that would have prepared them for that particular situation. So in other words, it just falls flat. It's basically like trying to say, like, oh, look, you actually had good character development and it paid off, when in reality they didn't. They're just saying that. Like that kind of a thing. Alright, that's enough Copper Nicholson. I'm figure storage facility here. Still, gotta go out on a limb to help him. Must be a dangerous job. Kinda, yeah. Let me explain what I'd like you to do. Or Professor Schmidt, right? No, name sounds familiar, yeah. Professor G. Schmidt, I believe. One of the lead disciples of Professor Epstein, the father of the Orbal Revolution. He's a really famous scholar in his own right. Followed in Epstein's footsteps, Epstein has worked to help popularize ordnance. Indeed, he's generally spoken of as something of a living legend. Professor Epstein also had two other famous students, Professor Russell and Professor Hamilton. Their names tend to crop up together, quite often in the orbital sciences. Yeah, I doubt there's a researcher out there who isn't familiar with it. Besides that, though, if I remember correctly, Chris was president of the Roer Institute of Technology. You don't say. I wasn't aware that he was doing these days. Yeah, he's continuing his research here. He'd be pretty difficult to deal with, so... But I'll say, you seem pretty well informed. Oh, is he an acquaintance of yours, Alyssa? Not as such, but he's apparently an old friend of my grandfather's. Because of the orbital technology the professor brought back to the time for a company grew so large. At least that's what I've been told. So the Empire's largest company hit the big time, huh? So you're Chairman Arena's daughter, huh? You might not know, but the professor's been involved with the development of arts units at the orbital staffs too. Oh, seriously? I do have a feeling that might be the case. The tech used in the Arctis unit seems more advanced than anything I've seen in the standard issue battle organs made by the Foundation. Sounds like the only person who could make something like that would be this professor then. Sounds more like a wizard by the minute. The reason I started with this level of history lesson is because this request comes from Professor Schmidt himself. I worked on his persistence as most path. Anyway, I feel like I'm talking your ear off, so that's fine to do. Alright. Okay then, I want you to enter the Saxon iron mine and bring me a small quantity of minor metal called linium. There. That's a minor metal. Category rare metals often used in orbital technology. I never heard of linium. I'm not surprised, it's not especially well known, even for a minor metal. However, it's got some exciting applications in the new airship engine. Well, that'd be quite the mechanical coup. That makes me think of courageous. I was actually related to that, as chance would have it. In addition to the Reinford Company, both the Foundation and CCF were involved in the development of the Courageous. The university is participating too, which is gained access to all sorts of technology. Right now, we're working day and night to see if we can push possible with an airship engine. Okay, so now we know we're looking for linium. Why us? Well, extremely small quantities of linium have been extracted from one of my tunnels. A few years ago, dangerous monsters started walking up there. Up, here we go, chat. Just another monster quest. Had to be sealed off because of the danger. No, sounds familiar. The order doesn't have any proven applications, won't be easy to get permission. That's where it stands at present. Regardless of where to position the army, there's a possibility they'd go and secure that temple. But like I said, he's not the easiest man to deal with. He doesn't want to ask anyone for assistance, not even the army. Sounds like a pain. Well, I can't say I'm concerned about these before monsters in the mind, but if we can make the contribution to the advancement of science, we might even see Linium pop up in textbooks someday. Yeah, that would help them out. I do know the mine chief, so if we want to head into the tunnel, I'm sure he'll let us know. Really? That'd be a huge help. An older tunnel, and I doubt he's been retrofitted to most modern standards. Make sure you're careful, okay? Oh yeah, that's true. That's another trope that's annoying, is when characters go out of character just for the sake of the plot. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you know, the character should react in a way that seems natural to the way the plot's progressing. Not having the character to suddenly be out of character for the sake of plot. I mean, to be fair, Dave Sparks, I had the idea of like I like the idea of a character that's deceptive and then puts on a face of being like your ally or something. In reality, they're actually very dangerous. I like that when it's done well. But there needs to be like either subtle hints towards it, or at the very least something that leads up to that reveal, as opposed to saying, "Oh, surprise! I'm actually the bad guy," something like that. Of course, caution is the best kind of caution. No, I wouldn't say that, Hopper Nicholson. I think General Ironwood could have plenty of build-up that led to that change in character. I think a better example of that would be like. Let me think for a second. Honestly, Danganronpa 1, because Junko and Oshima, there was zero indication that she was the ultimate despair. Especially early on. Agreed, KT Sparks, agreed. Honestly, I think the best kind of twist you can have is when, like, you put all the hints right in front of the players' faces, and they still don't get it. That's when it hits hard, in my view. That's the line. We'll need to leave the town through the eastern exit. Okay, let's get going. Alright. Junko and Oshima Copper Nicholson. She's a character from Danganronpa 1. Okay, let's try... Maybe like down here underneath this bridge. How about here? Maybe the diner would have a bad, Oh, what's that, Drakor? What do you like about, the large cities in Erebonia? Okay, no, this is pretty normal. Maybe here? Oh yeah, that is a good point. They do like to make these cities seemingly pedestrian-friendly. Though, to be fair, Drakor, this is actually how cities... okay, there won't be, like, steampunk stuff like you see here. But in terms of being more, like pedestrian-friendly and walking around, that's actually how cities used to be designed. And the reason that was because, well, cars weren't invented, and the major mode of transportation at the time of the Industrial Revolution became the train. So, lots of cities were very walkable. It's only after cars started to become, like, very commonplace that suddenly the roads were being less used as walkways and more as just travel for motorized vehicles. Maybe, like, down here? Well, what I mean is when orbital cars were a thing and they become widespread. Because if you have to realize that up until that point, it would be a rarity to have, like, a carriage or a motorized car on the street, so people would just give that the right of the way on the rare occasion that happens. I'm saying when it becomes widespread, that's when that changes, like we saw in Heimdallr, where there are enough cars that they actually needed roads for them. It depends how it's done, KK Sparks. You can have someone who starts out as a goofball who becomes really, really strong over time. I think that can be done well. But you can also end up in a situation where you just make that change too quickly that's not believable. So... where is it? Okay, no, this house has a strength of 2. About, what the heck is this? That's a name. Oh, we found one. It's probably because of all the ornaments, yeah. Oh wait, is the book here, chat? Is it here? No, I'm not seeing Woo Baby, but oh well. If it isn't Little Miss Rhineford, looks like the twins are growing up big and healthy. Excellent. Why is every single person my grandfather knows like this? Oh dear. This child works with Alyssa's grandfather. Oh, really? He lives up to that name of his, but there's no question that he's a really capable engineer. Even if all he does these days is runs a junk shop. Hey, it's not a junk shop, it's a repair shop. Though I suppose, it don't matter what you call it, as long as I can tinker with machines, I'm a happy man. Anything here? Nope. What do you have? Oh, he sells that! Interesting. Okay. He sells stuff that shall not be named. There's Chaos. Line 3, apparently. Swordbreaker. Okay, that's fair enough. It depends on the situation, Copper Nicholson. Oh yeah, that's true, Kowalski. That's a trope I don't like either. Basically, the objectification of people. Or the over-sexualization of people in games, like, to unrealistic standards. Like, that's just bad on many different kinds of accounts. Alright, so we've checked almost everywhere I can think of. I'm guessing the Rhineford Military Factory might be where we end up at the very end of the field study. Like, maybe the robots are crazy or something. Alright, let's try here. Nope. Normal, somehow. Yeah, I think we got everywhere, chat. Alright. How many spaces did we get? Oh, we got a bunch, apparently. Yeah, we got a bunch. I think we got, like, twice the amount of ones we were requested. Finish your investigation, I take it? Yes, we did. Let's give you a report. See, so in all, you found 5 different locations. Looks like they all have low signals, too. This data will be invaluable. You've done excellent work. I really owe you. I don't know. We got it. Out to advanced service. Still about wondering about our little John. We'll prepare an area with a signal strength of 1. Does that flat out mean we won't be able to call on our Arcus? Nah, you should be fine. What's the problem then? Well, the problem is, this has to do with the rollout of the orbital net, doesn't it? Item 1. Should have Destiny figured it out. That's actually a good point, Drekor. So Milliam is not here, so that's actually a relief. We need... And Fee's here, so that's good too. No, I can't pretend to be an expert on myself. What we've done today will help make it more stable, right? The amount of data to transfer wirelessly is less than you can transfer through a wire connection to begin with. If you're just transferring voice data through orbital waves, low signal strength isn't a huge problem. If you're transferring more complex data, like text or picture files on orbital computers at the Academy. Oh yes, save yourself from the internet while I still can? No, it's only a matter of time. Low signal strength would pose a problem, correct? So in other words, an interesting amount of information you transfer wirelessly for that orbital net. Exactly. Orbital net has only just started its traction here in Arvonia, but the Epstein Foundation in particular has made a lot of progress with their research in the field. There's even a project underway to connect Lamont State and Crossbell State with a wireless network. And orbital lolcats, oh no. And that's where this data comes to use. Oh, and aren't we contributed? Anyway, here's a reward for job well done. Ooh, ancient glyph floods, that's really good. Oh, good luck. Thanks. Yay! We completed a side quest, chat. Alright. I think we can go start the other side quest and then call it a night. I think it was up here.
This way leads to Marquis Rogner's mansion.
So that's where Jellica's
Oh, okay, correct, fair enough. Excuse me, can you spare us a moment for time? What students looking to determine the monster? Oh, you're for +7, are you? I know that you've been handling the monster, but I'm skeptical that a handful of kids would be up to the task. Well, no snow off my nose. You won't handle it as well as we could, but give it your best shot. Of course. I asked Robert Stant at the enlistment form for everyone who wants to join the provincial army. I know it seems that way, but well, maybe we're on to something there. Makes it easy to know what they're thinking, though. Just don't like that to you. Those who have the monster, report directly back to us. If you somehow will still have trouble wrapping your brain around what to do, I'm supposed to answer your questions. West Highway. Okay, assuming rock birds are massive frog-like monsters with as hard as rock. Changing implicitly, you're going to want to test a strong archery. Okay, so this is like an orbital arcs battle. Fair enough. No. High visibility. In that case, to the highway. Alright, I actually think this will probably be a good spot for us to begin wrapping things up. They said it'll be here, right? Alright, so it's in the Spear Bar. I'll take a left outside the city and turn left. Okay. Well, we are in the Spear... Well, is this the Spear Bar Road? I don't know. Hold on a second. No, this is Spear Road. Oh, yep. Yep. Well, that's not the monster we're looking for specifically, but they said it would be here. Well, we'll work on that next time, chat. Anyway. If you're watching here on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a raid. But if you're watching here on YouTube and you like what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. If you're subscribing on YouTube, you can always change your mind later. That's a great way to show support. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you have an awesome night.